Okay, there we go. Okay. Get it all out. Get it all out, Connor. Get it all out.
Get the recording,
Roll it up.
bitch. What?
Shut up. We're still recording. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. I'm your first host. What is it? Is it the first host?
It's one of your hosts.
One of your hosts.
I'm...
Okay. Take two.
Or just say I'm your host, and I'll just say my name, and I'm his co-host. I don't know.
So yeah, host and co-host. I don't want you down to that level, but I guess we're gonna have to push you down to that level.
Okay,
bitch.
You're doing most of the work. So
We're gonna push you down to that level, bitch. Be the co-host. Yeah. Fuck you. No, just kidding.
I'm really just showing up and doing zero of the work. Like...
We're talking. You're gonna do some of the work. Like you're gonna research for another topic. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. I'm your host Kekoa.
And I'm your co-host Connor.
Hey, nice to hear you, Connor. How are you doing today?
Not doing too shabby. Quick day of work, and I have to be going to work the next couple hours, so day's not quite over. How about you?
Haha, my day's over. Actually, no, it's not. I have to edit. I have to edit.
Yeah, exactly. Your day's only just beginning if you have to edit.
Yeah. It's honestly just beginning. Work was the easy part. Then I have to come home and edit, and then I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how's the wife? How's the kids?
Exactly. Do you like the wife and kids, man? They're doing so great. I don't even notice they're here. You know,
They're dead.
they're dead.
They're
What's
gone.
that? What? You ever watched that one movie, The Other Guys?
Yeah. You're talking about like the one with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, the one scene where he goes, "Oh, how's the wife? She's dead. Now the boy."
No, I don't even remember that.
What? You don't remember that scene?
Oh, I remember when like Will Ferrell was like, he's like, so you were like what is it called? Like not a prostitute, but he was like the person that owned the prostitutes.
Oh, he was a pimp.
Yeah, so you were a pimp. No, I wasn't a pimp.
No, I was just helping.
Yeah. So good. I love that movie.
I love that scene on the top of the roof. They're like, aim for the bushes.
Yeah, you think what I'm thinking?
You know,
aim for the bushes.
Oh my god, there's no bushes. It's like the middle of like a busy street.
Literally.
Oh god. Oh, that's a great movie. It won't survive in this day and age, but god, that movie
what
was
are you
fantastic.
talking? I'm sure it'll survive in this day.
I don't know. I feel like there's just too much sensitivity, you know, for people to really.
Connor, have you ever watched The Boys?
I've never watched The Boys.
I literally told you about this last night. Literally, the first episode of the third season, spoiler warning, starts off with a dude crawling into another dude's urethra, sneezing and exploding him from the inside out.
Yeah.
Well, one of the superheroes was secretly a Nazi. She gets burnt and she's horribly scarred. And then one of the main superheroes has her jack him off while he's talking to her.
Okay, let me get this straight. So they have that movie, but then Marvel never thought to give Ant-Man the ability to go into the peephole of Thanos and then just expand, you know?
Yeah, well, that's because Marvel's PG-13, man. This is Amazon.
Oh, whatever.
Jeff Bezos, the bald son of a bitch.
Marvel Comics isn't PG-13, all right?
Is Jeff Bezos the one that made the penis rocket ship?
How?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
So when like Elon Musk and like yep.
I got
so when
you.
Elon
Hold on,
Musk,
let me...
guys, here I'll share it with you on Discord. When Elon Musk started making like rocket ships,
yeah,
they started making rocket ships, right?
He made it look like a giant, erected penis.
just a giant ass dildo coming out. I don't know what he was thinking.
If you're able to, oh my god, yeah, he literally like eccentric the head too. He gave like the head shape where like there's a difference between the shaft and the actual tip. Like that takes a lot of work to put that kind of effort into that. He had to have done that on purpose, right? There's no way.
It's like, how is this aerodynamic? There's no way in the world that this is aerodynamic.
Okay. Look at the image like two to the right, where it has it like his hands together as he's like so happy looking at his creation. He's just like, yes.
I want you guys to bear witness.
Flying penis.
To my dick. I mean, rocket ship. To my rocket.
He's clearly he's overcompensating for something.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
gonna be a new line of Amazon dildos that's gonna be based off of his rocket
Ah,
ship. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Speaking of dildos, that's
Oh,
actually another episode of The Boys. Is one of the main characters
I was hoping we were
assassinates.
to the end of an episode of the podcast. I was like,
Oh
oh
yeah,
god,
yes. Another, we're gonna
oh
be
no.
trying out all the dildos from 1 inch to 15 inches. I hope you're ready, Connor.
Bro, if you pull that out of me, 15-inch dildo, I'm gonna spin like a Beyblade.
Oh god, that's scarring to think about. I don't.
Okay,
I
you're the
don't
one who sent me
ever.
the video of a dude fucking a burger. Okay, so don't even get me
Oh
started on
god,
scarred
I
videos.
forgot about that video. Why'd you have to go to remind me about
I
that?
can't, Nicole, I can't forget about it. Okay, you
Ah.
scarred me. It was the most. I literally felt like throwing up.
Oh god, that's
Oh, that was
horrible.
horrible. I literally got sick watching
Horrible.
that. Oh god.
Don't you mean wonderful?
No, I don't actually.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't want to. I refuse, please.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll stop talking about fucking cheeseburgers and dildos. All right, Connor, you already know the theme of today's episode, which is going to be survival, right? I mean, have you ever gone camping?
the closest thing I went to camping is the Honda trip. That's about
So,
it.
besides that, you've never gone camping. Like, you've never just went
Nope.
out into nature, you know, brought a shovel and some toilet paper, took a nice shit in the woods.
I took a shit in bamboo forest before.
That's like a tourist attraction. Why would you shit at a tourist attraction?
I
That's
had to take a
horrible.
shit, man.
That's horrible.
I like
It's
to say I
nowhere
did it
near
far.
like nature.
I like to say I did it far off the beaten path, but I didn't. I did it like
You
rock
took like two
solid.
steps
Right?
off, like just onto
No,
the
I didn't take.
side.
Well, I didn't even take 2 steps off. I literally hung on to a tree, like hanged my bare ass over the main path, and took a
You
shit like
saw
right
some
down the
dude's
center.
you saw some dude's dog take a shit, so you're like monkey see, monkey do. You just went onto the side
Yeah,
and
and
took
I
a
was just
shit
like,
right
dude,
next
there's
to
no
him.
way everybody's gonna be able to know this is a human-sized shit, right? Like they probably just assume it's like a dog or a boar or just something,
It's like
you
a
know?
foot long, and like the other dog's shit is just like these little tiny pillows. It's like that could be anybody's. That doesn't have to be human shit. That's probably a dog's.
That could be a dog. Yeah, exactly.
There's sunflower
Oh,
seeds in it, bitch. No dogs being fed sunflower seeds.
it's okay, but to answer your question, basically, no, I've never done actual camping.
Oh God. You're
I would
so
like to, but I've never really gotten that opportunity.
Well, maybe one day we'll do it. It's kind of hard to find a good place to do it in on the
Yeah,
islands.
especially here.
Yeah. Because I mean, there's like national parks
Yeah.
in like everything. Well, I mean, you know me. Like my life, I spent a lot of time camping outside. Literally, like every weekend, I'd go camping when I was in elementary and
That
middle
is
school.
that is true. Yeah.
I
I've
learned
never done hunting either. I want to do that.
what? Oh my God!
Well, okay, here's the thing. I've never like, well, you know my family. Like, does my family seem like the hunting type?
I guess that's true. That's true.
Yeah, literally. The other thing we ever hunted was like Black Friday
I was
deals at Target.
I
That's
was
about
gonna
it.
say I was gonna say deals on the meat section was what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
exactly. And then somebody else hunted, and then
Hunting
we
for
scoured the
coupons.
deals. All right.
Mm. Well,
Yeah, I'd like to do that too.
damn. Okay. Like, what about like shooting guns? Have you ever shot a gun?
I've shot the Red Ryder and BB guns.
I was gonna
I've
say,
been
what the?
wanting to shoot it.
That was like the whitest thing. What the fuck is a Red Rider? That sounds like a dildo,
It's
bro.
no, it does. You're right. No, but it's like a longer, larger
Oh,
pellet
longer,
gun that shoots
larger.
real
I
easy.
see. I see. Yep.
Oh my god. It's basically like it looks like a frontier rifle that shoots metal BBs.
Frontier. Okay.
It
Cool.
shoots it like a little bit more high,
Oh, so it's like the
velocity, a little bit
pressurized
stronger.
one. It's the pressurized one.
I guess, yeah.
It's the one that has like little
It's
hollow in the back, and like you just put the pellet
yeah. You ever
inside the
watch that
middle, and then you
Christmas
close it up.
movie? The Christmas movie that they called A Christmas Story.
It's been like a million years since I've watched that.
But you know what the box you got that says you'll shoot your eye out or
Yeah.
it's like
I
wear an
remember
eye?
like he wanted
Basically
that,
that
right?
kind of gun.
Yeah.
Basically that kind of gun. That's called a Red Ryder. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I like that's cool. That's cool. See, like I
But
don't
no,
know.
I've been wanting real guns. My dad and my mom, like they shoot. They used to like go shooting like almost every weekend when they're younger, but they didn't pass that down to me, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've shot like 22s, which are obviously like the lowest caliber of guns. I shot this gun called a 30-30, which is a pretty high recoil. One called a 725. These are all like single shot hunting
Yeah.
rifles. And then I've shot a 12 gauge shotgun for what are they called? Skeet shooting. That's what it's called.
Is that the little discs
Yeah,
or
the
what
little
is that?
discs
What's
that
keep
shoot out,
shooting?
and then you like pop them.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
See, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Because like my mom has like a 48 or 47 Magnum, whatever you want to call it. That sucker apparently has a kickback like hell.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah. A
shit.
47, even like a 357 Magnum, like those guns really kick you back, kick you back.
I
Ah,
know, 'cause
America, land of the
yeah, I
guns.
know. I was like, yes. If this was Florida, it'd be shameful if I had never shot a gun. You can literally
Yeah.
get a pistol out of a vending machine.
That was one thing. Oh my God, when I lived in the mainland, like Wisconsin's Walmarts just have like gun racks like in their sporting goods section. I was like, what the
I've
fuck is
heard about
this?
that. I've heard about that on the mainland, but I just can't believe it. You know, I don't want to believe it.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I was like, you have to be 18 years. I was like, 18 years? I literally can't buy cigarettes or alcohol, but you're telling me I can grab a fucking gun out of a fucking
Oh,
Walmart at
no.
18 years old? Holy crap.
I never understood that. You ask the government, "Hey, can I smoke a cigarette?" It's like, "No, you gotta be 18." Hey, can I go like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt in college tuition? Yes, sure. We
Yeah.
encourage it. Like what,
Yeah, America's kind of fucked in that way. Really fucked
bro?
up.
I thought one meme. It's like if America saw what America was doing to America, America would invade America to liberate America.
Honestly, though, that's such a funny way to put it, but yes, I agree.
It's the most confusing, but weirdly you can track it
Yes.
as I'm saying it.
So true, so true.
So anyway, you're saying about a hunting scenario or a
Yes,
survival scenario.
survival scenarios. They don't necessarily have to do with like camping or anything of the sort. But like I feel like if you camp, you kind of have the experience of like, the wilderness. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable shitting in the outdoors because I had to do it so much as a child. It's actually
Yes,
kind of
Kikoa
nice.
knows what a poison ivy looks like, probably by experience.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, we don't have poison ivy over here. Thank
Oh,
God.
we don't.
No, we don't.
That sounds like hell. No, but
Doesn't
we do
even
have
know
like
the
those.
local fauna. We don't have poison ivy over here. You son of a bitch.
I don't know. I never really went looking. I never really asked either. I know we do have like what's those like blades of grass? I was like all those like little tiny like
We call them cuckoos.
oh yeah, the little tiny white needle things that just like hurt like
Oh,
it's
I know
super
what you're
annoying.
talking about. They're like
They look
leaves, like
like
large
like tall.
leaves, and they have like sharp little
Yeah.
spiky points. Well, usually that's like a fiberglass plant, right? Like if you
Yeah,
roll
that
around
thing.
in it,
Imagine wiping your ass with that.
oh, I would literally cry. I,
I would cry
I've
too.
like I've
There's
like
nothing you can do.
Yeah, literally. Like I've chased chickens into that and like it's like painful for literal days because like I had to get like tweezers and pull out like tiny little strands of invisible
Yeah,
fiberglass out
and
of
you
my
can't
arms.
see it. You have to get like exact light to like let it glisten, so you can see exactly where those little needles are. Because they're like
Literally.
what, like a centimeter tall and like basically the thickness of like a I don't know bubble.
Yeah, and bubble?
I don't know, like the lining of a bubble.
Oh yeah, like a lining of a bubble. Yes, yes, yes. And
Yeah,
they're also like transparent.
a bubble.
I was like, a bubble is fucking hella thick. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
That's a chunky boy.
Yeah, imagine getting stabbed by something the thickness of a fucking bubble. You'd like lose your fucking arm. This needle's only as big
Exactly.
as a bubble. It just pulls out a fucking huge ass syringe that looks like it's gonna take a chunk of meat out of you. Like, fuck, man. Okay, okay. So this first one is called Survival in the Arctic, right?
Okay.
So what you're trying to do is, I'm gonna give you a list of 21 items, right? I'll
Oh,
I'll
so
put
this
it
one.
in
Okay.
notes, right? I'll put it in notes, and you have to choose 5 out of them, right? You have to explain to me why you chose those 5 items. This one, it doesn't actually have like a right or wrong answer. This one. Then the next
So
one
it's
does,
more
but
like, well, isn't the objective you want to try to get like the top five answers, or the top five things you would need?
no, not in this one.
Oh, not on this one. It's just 21 items that you should need, and I'm trying to pick
Yeah, these are just
five of them.
21
Gotcha.
basic survival items, and it's just like this one literally doesn't have like an answer key or anything. This one is just a situation. You're in the Arctic, so you got to remember it's cold, right? It's cold. Just remember
Yeah.
that. And that's pretty much it. That's literally all they tell me in this one.
Makes sense. It's cold.
Yep,
No shit.
it is cold. Yep. Literally just open up this thing and it just goes, yeah, this shit cold, and then yep.
Rude.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna share
Okay,
this with you,
so
right? I'm gonna share this list with you, right? So
okay.
this is your list, right? Can I make this bigger or no?
I'm like the last person you should ask about that.
Font. Oh yeah, there we go. Hell yeah, let's make it like 72. There. Oh, that's a little too big. Okay, wait. Let's do it like 36. Okay. So, your items are as follows: a backpack, a box of matches, a sleeping bag, a compass, 25 kilograms of rice. You can feed Asians for days. That's kind of racist. I'm going to shut up now. A portable TV, a six-pack of beer, a knife, books, magazines, pack of cigarettes, a mirror, a toilet, 4-pack of baked beans. I don't know what the fuck a 4-pack of baked beans is. That sounds like something that you'd
I don't
eat
know
in
why
a
it's
trailer
so
park.
specific, but yeah.
A machine gun, snow skis, a pistol, and a map.
Okay.
Now you have to choose 5 items out of this list. We'll highlight them, move them out of the way.
I can't see the list. I'm just going off of memory.
Wait. You can't. I shared the screen with you on Discord.
No, I can't see your screen. It's just blank. It just looks like your ID or your symbol.
Let me try again. How about now? Look at it now.
Nope. It's just blue background with your um eco variety or cola K variety symbol.
What in the fucking world? You're a son of a bitch. You know that. Are you on like Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I can see you turning it on and off.
Like it's on now. You see that?
Yeah, I see you tried to share it.
Yeah. You gotta. You click on it. Did you click on it?
Yeah, wait. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There.
This is all 21 items,
This
right?
is your list. Yes. Take your time if you have to. I can cut out the space in between.
Nope, I don't need any time.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna take this takes all the wrong items. The cigarettes for my lunch. I'm gonna need chocolate bars. 'Cause I need
Yep.
there's really no nutritional value. I need a portable TV.
Yes. Okay. Box of
kidding.
matches. No. Okay. Go.
So let's see. What I would need would be I would take probably snow skis.
Snow skis. Okay.
Just in a situation where there's like avalanche, a way for me to get away quickly.
All right.
This is in the idea that I know how to use snow skis. I would take the canteen of water for sure. You can go longer without water or longer without food than you can without water.
All
So
right.
we need that.
Okay.
Let's see. I probably want. This is the point. Are you just trying to live, or what's the objective here?
I guess they didn't really say the objective. Let's see. The challenge, in order to survive in the Arctic. That's all that it says. You're just trying to survive for as long as possible. That's the goal. Your goal isn't getting rescued. You're stranded. Nobody knows you're out here. You decide to go on a trip, right? Without telling your wife or your kids or your parents, for that fact. You didn't tell anybody. You were just like, you know what? The daily life is very stressful, so I'm gonna go out into the Arctic without anybody knowing that I'm here, and I'm just gonna ski and have fun. And then all of a
Makes
sudden,
sense.
your Sherpa guide he dies in a horrible accident. He was trying
Oh
to
yes.
tie you off, right, to make sure that you didn't fall, and you accidentally pushed him because you were trying to ask him a question, and he fell off the side of the cliff. So you killed your Sherpa guide, and now you're trapped in the Arctic by yourself because obviously nobody else is there to help you, and nobody knows that you're here.
Great background story. I go to ask my instructor a question, shoves the shit out of him off the cliff.
Yeah, you're like, hey, hey, boss, and then he's like, whoa, and then you kill him. Once you
He's
head
like,
back.
oh my god.
Yeah, so even if you do survive, you're going to jail. You sick bastard.
Like, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Let's see here. You know what? I would actually not keep the canteen of water.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do the box of matches
Okay, smart, smart.
for sure. The reason I was asking that is because I was wondering about the compass and the map. If I'm just trying to live, I guess
Yes,
the map would be
yes.
helpful in the situation of being able to find where's like the lower point of the mountain. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
wait, is
like,
this
I
what
mean,
kind of?
I don't think you have to question about where the lower point of the mountain is. I mean, a mountain generally is,
No,
a
like the
slope.
steepest point. No, because like like a map can show you like where like certain steepness of mountains are. You don't want to be going down one direction where it's like 100-foot drop
I see what
versus
you're
able to
saying.
go like
Well, you
west
just
where there's
said
like an
I
actual
don't know
slope.
where the bottom of the mountain is, and I'm like, well, generally,
You know,
a mountain goes
well,
down.
you know what? You're right. Okay, you're right about that. Okay, let's see here. I would do the probably the beans. Where's the
Beans,
beans
four
on there?
pack of baked beans.
Yeah, that's a lot of protein in there.
Yeah,
Need some
beans got a
protein.
lot of protein. You can fart.
And then I would do so we got boxing matches, we have canteen of water. I
Mm-hmm.
would do magazines.
Magazines, very smart, very smart. Yeah.
All right, that's my five.
Alrighty, I have a question. Why the canteen of water?
So canteen of water, because since there's snow everywhere, I was thinking of using the box of matches in order just to melt snow, give myself some water, and using a canteen of water to hold said melted water.
Yeah, but like you can make like things that hold water out of like anything.
You can, but this is, I mean, if it's like a really snowy mountain, a lot of things are either covered in snow and like, what's that word? Like, if you go up to like a tree that has like, that's like in snow, you don't want to go too close to it because sometimes a tree can be buried like 40 feet and there's
Yes,
like a
yes. It's
hole around the tree.
yeah, it's I don't know. I just call it a death pit.
Yeah, trees, death pit.
Yeah, it's a
So in the
tree's death
intention,
pit.
I don't want to fall down a death pit. Just give myself a canteen of water, and canteens are generally really durable. Um, yeah, and just in a situation I come across a snow leopard, I can use the canteen as a weapon.
Yes, yes, yes. You didn't want to grab the knife. Something that
No, like
you
let's
can
just be
cut
honest here. Like,
branches
what's the knife?
off. You can cut branches off of
I
trees to
can
make a
snap branches
fire.
off. I can snap them off.
Oh, yeah, okay, but you can
Like,
like carve
let's
shit.
look guys here.
You can carve shit
What's
to
a
make
knife gonna
like
do?
you can carve shit. Like, you can make like spears or like, if you run out of like kindling, you can,
That's what a rock is for.
how are you supposed to find a rock if everything's covered in snow? You just said
You can
everything
find
is
one.
covered in snow.
How
That was
am I
your
gonna
whole
find
point of a
trees?
canteen, is because you said everything's covered in snow.
Point is, well, that's why I have a canteen is so I can hold water. That's the reason.
Okay, hold water.
That's the
That's
reason.
a reasonable reason. Okay.
That's
So
snow skis. I already told you that is in the case I need to get away quickly. I'm able to go down the hill at a higher speed.
I mean, like,
Whether it's
okay, but like, I get what you're saying, but then here's your problem with like the map part is like if you don't know where you're going, you literally could just ski off a cliff and like you can't stop
that
yourself.
is true, but at the same time, it's like if I'm trying to run from an avalanche, I have a higher chance of running from the avalanche versus like just getting pummeled by it. Because if I get hit, I'm definitely gonna die by that.
Well, not definitely. There's people that have survived avalanches.
Yeah, I mean, there's also people who survive falling off of high cliffs because there's a lot of snow and they just land inside the snow and they come out basically unscathed.
What do you think is a higher chance of survival? Getting hit by an avalanche or jumping off like a 100-foot cliff?
I honestly, fuck, depends how big the avalanche is.
Well, if
Yeah,
you're towards
huge
the
ass
top, well,
avalanche.
if you're towards the top of the mountain, like you don't have to worry about avalanches because you're at
That
like the
is
top.
true. I mean, I'm just suggesting that we're like somewhere in the middle of the mountain.
Uh, Okay, that makes sense.
That's
That
where
makes
I'm just
sense.
that's where I'm thinking that the scene takes place.
Gotcha. So your Sherpa guide might be alive, depending on how
He might
soft,
be alive.
depending on how soft the snow is at the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah. And yeah, boxing matches, that's easy. Melt water, make a fire, stuff like that.
Yep.
4 pack of baked beans. That's for, food, nutrition, and magazines. So I have something to burn.
Okay. I was just about to ask you, like, where are you gonna melt water in? I just the canteen would work. Just put it above the
Yep.
fire. Okay, but like,
Yep.
okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. How long do you think 4 packs of baked beans would like keep you going?
Probably not long. I don't know. 4 packs of baked beans. If I do it properly
If
and
you eat like a third of a pack a day, that's like 12
yeah, I
days.
can I can survive. Well, here's the thing. You can survive off of with beans. I probably survive for a good few weeks. Not just eating the beans obviously every day because then I'd be able to starve. That's another good couple of weeks of starvation I can live. Maybe not healthy, but still be alive.
Yeah. See, I'm just gonna bring a machine gun. Kill. There's a lot of predators out on the mountains, right? You know what that means? That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. If I just get a machine gun and a knife, I am stacked for days, baby.
I'm not sure how stacked you are when you shoot up the freaking leopard.
Completely shredded.
You're just eating a bunch of lead with your meat and just getting a bunch of brain diminishment, like brain diminished capacity, and you're just freaking retarded the whole time you're up there.
Nah. What if I just like shoot the head? I'm not gonna eat the eyeballs.
I mean, I don't peg you for a sharpshooter, Kikoa.
Hey,
I've seen you use it.
I've
If it's
killed
anything like you
animals.
playing video games, you're gonna like waste a lot of
shooting
your
in real
ammo.
life is 1,000 times easier than shooting in video games, man.
I would think it's harder, like it's the gun actually weighs something, it's
I understand the physical logic of how guns work in real life. I don't understand the physical logic of how snipers work in video games, But it's also because
Okay.
I'm not like running around with a sniper trying to like snipe people from like 10 feet away,
That is true.
Like I'm usually like laying down or like I have my sniper bumped up against something, and then
Okay, so let's say so you want a gun, you want a knife, okay, that's what are the two things. So you have meat, let's say you killed an animal, you have meat, you've carved it up, you've carved around the buckshot, whatever you want to call it, the lead. You eat the raw meat, or do you have a way to cook that shit?
Nah, I'm gonna grab a 6-pack of beer.
6-pack of beer.
Yeah, baby. You know what's good? We're not out here just to survive. We're out here to thrive. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't here for a long.
I ain't here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. You know that? Yeah, exactly. Are you gonna say it? Come on, man. Come on. We all know that beer has water in it, so obviously it's gonna hydrate me.
Yeah, it has water. Let's just forget about the alcohol, the sugar, the corn syrup, whatever other crap is in there. Let's just forget about all that. But yes, the water, the 2% water.
Yep. And then I'm going to get a portable gas stove.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm going to just put like sticks on it and then just turn on the stove and then light the sticks on fire and then make my own fire. Once I'm done with my 6-pack of beer, I'm just going to pack them full of snow, put them on the fire. Bang, I have a 6-pack of water. Easy as that.
A 6-pack of water. Boom.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the 25 kilograms of rice is what I'm going to go for my food source.
Okay.
How much pounds is 25 kilograms?
Alexa, how many pounds is 25 kilograms?
I'm just going to search it up. 55 pounds. It's a 55.
2 ounces. No, Alexa.
55-pound bag of rice. I'm drunk as shit dragging around a 55-pound bag of rice on my survival.
Sinking into the snow every second.
Fucking with a knife on my side and a machine gun blasting anything that steps my way. I am going to
I
thrive.
feel like Kiko would die in the first like couple hours.
Me just blasting into the trees, and then all of a sudden, the branches break and just slam my head down into the ground. I just instantly die.
The second Kiko starts shooting the assault rifle, it's just gonna cause a shit ton of avalanche, and he's just gonna die. It's just So that's why I didn't get the gun. That's what I was afraid of, just causing avalanche. Like causing
How is a
avalanche.
gun gonna cause an avalanche? An avalanche has to
Because
like,
it's like a lot of noise.
well, it has to be like very tricky. Usually, like avalanches either start off like really steep peaks or like like a big chunk of snow falls out. I don't think a gun going is gonna cause a loss. So maybe if I like shoot the top of the mountain, which not against it. I'm not against it.
Fuck you, mountain. I'm trapped here because of you.
Yeah, literally. And then also, I just realized portable gas stove, right? If I just take out the can, get like a little piece of like wood that has fire on it, I can just spray the can, and I have a flamethrower. Right?
Why do you want to flamethrower?
I don't know, but like, isn't that cool?
I'm on one side of the mountain, like surviving, cooking my beans, and just chilling.
Oh, here
and then
comes
there's
Kikoa, drunk as
"I
shit,
made
tumbling down the mountain with this makeshift flamethrower.
Let me check this out, man. I made a fucking flamethrower. It's like, cool. Wasn't that your gas to cook food with? It was. Now I have a flamethrower.
Who needs that gas to cook shit if I already have a fire, man? Come on.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And also
My
knives. If I can get close to a tree, I can like take off like resin and shit with knives, which means that I have like a long burning feel, and also things that make me like water resistant.
Kiko's taking game logic. Yes, if I have the game logic is like if you have a bikini on and a fur and fur bikini bottoms, you have like plus 16 on
Cold
what
resistance.
on cold resistance. Yeah, when 99% of your body's exposed.
Yeah. It's like
As long as the penis is warm, your whole body is warm. Everybody knows that.
Yep. Say hello to
The
my
pee is-
bear schlong. This
Pee is
bad
stored in the balls.
Yeah,
Yep.
pee is stored in the balls. Oh God. Okay.
So I know. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so that's the 5 that you would take, right?
Of course, man. Of course.
Of course. See, no, like you like being smart to me was like, oh, the knife. Okay, cool. Like rice, that's a good idea. Portable gas stove. Yeah, that's a good idea. Fucking assault rifle. Oh dear God, of course.
Six-pack
You
of
wanted an assault
beer.
rifle. 6-pack of beer. Exactly.
I think those are great ideas. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Kikaya. Let's see here. Let me think of a survival scenario. All right, I feel like I need a burp, but it's not coming out.
Okay,
Oh, there it is.
that was a nice burp, I have to say.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay. After that, I also have another one. You give me the hypothetical, man. Give me the hypothetical. Come on, yes.
Okay, let's see here. So, how would you? Let me try to think of a survival situation. Okay, how about this? How about let's take the situation of the Titanic, right?
Okay.
Let's say you're not the richest. There's no like the Titanic, like the tiers of the boat were determined by basically the amount of money that you had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the richest people, they had like the top level of the boat by how much money they're able to pay for it.
Yep.
And let's say you're like somewhere in the middle, right? Let's say you're like middle class kind of thing, right?
Okay.
And let's say like the second the boat made contact with the avalanche, everybody starts panicking. How would you survive?
Cutter. You said the boat hit by an avalanche.
Not avalanche, sorry.
Where are we
Sorry.
driving this boat? Why is it so close to a mountain? I don't think we're on the right boat.
First of all, the dude's drunk. The driver of the boat is drunk.
Obviously, for his survival tactic, he brought a 6-pack of beer. The fucking idiot.
No, he found iceberg. I don't know why I said avalanche.
Okay.
As soon as you hit the iceberg, right? There's a whole panic. How would you survive?
How would I survive?
What would be your first step?
My first step would be to like get up to like the top to where all like the rich people are, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna knock out like a service person, right? Just fucking punch the shit out of him. One nice punch. I'd be like, hey, come here, bang, and then he's down, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take his outfit, right? I'm gonna walk up to like a rich person, like with a family. I'm gonna be like, oh, excuse me, sir, the boat is this
Beat the
way.
fuck out of him. Take his turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him into the bathroom. I'm like, oh, your boat's this way. I'll take him to the bathroom. It's like, it's not a boat. I'm like, yeah, you fuck right, bitch. And then
That's your fucking fate.
yeah, beat the shit out of him. I take his clothes and I take his family, right? And like, obviously the kids know what's up. They're like, you're not my dad. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to be, bitch, right? And so I take him. I'm like, all right, because obviously family and children first and stuff like that. So maybe this guy doesn't even have a family. Yeah, woman and you know what? Fine. I'm gonna walk up to a lady. I'm like, hey, lady, I'm rich. You come to me to the bathroom. I know a way out. And she's gonna see the other body, and while she's looking at the other body in complete awe and horror, I'm gonna knock her the fuck out. I'm gonna take her dress, right? And I'm gonna take her dress and act like a woman, right?
Be the ugliest dude chick imaginable.
I mean, like, I know I have a beard, but like, I mean,
You come out with a happy trail, just like, hey boy.
yeah. I'm just going through a rough phase right now. Okay. I'm a single mother without any children, so obviously I have to go steal somebody's children. So I walk up to a woman, say like, hey, do you have any wax strips? My mustache is getting a little out of hand. I'm going to take her to the bathroom that the other two people are knocked out in, and she's going to realize what's going on. I'm going to beat her over the head with a chair, and I'm going to take her children. I'm going to just tell them like, oh, your mommy's sleeping.
Let me get this straight. Your idea of surviving the Titanic is becoming a mass murderer on a boat. Everybody's basically doomed on. That's your survival situation.
Yep. I mean, they're probably gonna die anyway, right? Like, better for them to like be sleeping while it happens.
They're just gonna wake up drowning. Like, oh,
they're gonna wake up
family,
like,
children.
yeah.
Like, actually, it's my family, my children.
Yeah, exactly.
So King Kong goes to take another. King Kong's dressed as a woman, goes to seduce another man. He says, or King Kong takes off his pants. He's like, don't be alarmed. My vagina looks like a lot like a penis.
Now I know my vagina's a little awkward shaped. It looks like a dick. Like.
Yes, that's King Kong's situation. Yes, my penis looks a lot like a vagina, but don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed. Look, I have children. Say hello.
I have children. Just two children just knocked the fuck out. Like the foaming from the mouth is just like, these are my children. I love them dearly.
I duct taped their mouth and sharpied like a smiley face on them and like blindfolded them and like drew eyes on their eyelids or something like that. So it's like, say hello, children, and it's like
this survival situation is just freaking morbid. This is horrible.
Like Weekend at Bernie's. So there's the dead dude, and they'll like act like he's still alive or something like that. So I'm gonna just do that with like the children. I have like a stick and like tie their hands to like the stick and like wave it around to make them feel like, oh, look at that.
Why do I feel like this is like, you know that game like Escape the Airship or something like that?
Oh yeah.
This is King Kong's version of the game Escape the Titanic. It's basically him just beating the fuck out of a bunch of people and drag them into the bathroom. What the hell?
Well, I mean, I'd probably survive, right?
No, you would be dead, like cluttered with a bunch of bodies in the bathroom.
I get stuck in the bathroom because there's too many bodies blocking the door, and I'm like, oh shit, no! I can't open the door. Fuck, how would you survive the Titanic?
Okay, I wouldn't start by beating the fuck out of the hostess, okay?
That is the first step of what you do.
No, honestly, I think you're half right on the fact that you have to look like a woman, right? And me, a man with not much facial hair, or, if I was Asian, I could probably pull it off. If I was like Korean, I could probably pull it off
white.
Pretty easily. Yeah, I'm like white, yeah, so it's kind of easy to tell. Like, hey, that's like a really ugly chick.
Yeah, you have like a very square face. Like you'd be ugly.
Yeah, I know. I'd be ugly. Wait, what's that? Wait, who's that dude that was part of? Who's like the Kardashians' dad? Who's now a woman? What's his name?
Caitlyn Jenner, I think, something like that.
Yeah, like Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah, that's basically how I would look.
Wow, that was like shots fired at Kylie Jenner or whatever her name is.
You know what? If Kylie Jenner watches this, I apologize. But on the 1 millionth chance that they don't, a 999, million out of whatever you call it chance
Well,
that
I
they
mean,
don't watch it,
technically,
I'm
it's
not
like 1
apologizing.
out of 8 billion because all the
One
people.
out of 8 billion. That's right. 1 out of 8 billion people. That's right. That's a better statistic there.
Yeah, if we just base it off of like, well, I mean, I guess we have to minus the people from Korea and China because they probably can't listen to this. Well, not
I
not
mean, hey
Korea
man,
in general, North Korea, I guess I should say. Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure like North Korea would use this as like a one of the torture tactics, making them listen to our podcast,
It's like water.
and
It's
they're
like
like,
water drip torture, like slowly, like.
I know, like they're like, I like the podcast, and the guy's like, he just keeps talking about beating the fuck out of the hostess and dragging them into the bathroom. Good, keep listening.
Yes, you will break
Yes.
soon.
For God's sake.
All right. So tell me what's your plan to escape the Titanic?
Well, my plan is to get up, get up to the top, because the biggest problem was that when the boat started going down, it kind of like, made like kind of like a what's like a vortex kind of thing, like
Yeah, where it sucks
basically the
people
water's like.
downwards.
Yeah, so my situation will be two things. There's two problems with the Titanic that I know of that they don't know of yet, because I'm from the future.
Oh, we know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, because like this is us basically like me putting you in that situation. You knowing all your knowledge,
Okay, okay.
right? So me knowing that most of the people who died off the Titanic were like what? They're like, were there shark attacks at the Titanic? Was that a problem or no?
I don't think so. It was mostly due to the cold.
Yeah, because I think I may be thinking of like a battleship that sunk and like half of like the people on the boat got eaten by sharks. I think I'm seeing another situation. But first thing I would take is a bunch of like very warm blankets and stuff like that to keep me warm. Because I'm gonna be out on the
I
water
just
for
have
a
the
while.
embrace of a man and my children to keep me warm.
Yeah, Kikola just has a bunch of like warm bodies that
Yeah,
he's just
a
like
bunch of.
covered himself with.
I'm saying, I'm not heartless. I'm gonna take all those bodies onto the boat with me. Duh.
Not heartless. They're all just duct taped at the mouth. They're all like bleeding from their eyeballs, and they're all like knocked the fuck out from me
Yeah.
beating the shit.
I mean, it's not because I want to save them. It's because they can keep me warm. Like fuck.
Sleep beat 6-year-olds. That's
I didn't say I was gonna beat up the children. I said I was gonna tie them up.
I'm decently sure you said drag the children in there and beat them up.
No, I said drag the mom in there, beat her up, and then take the children.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So you're not hurting them emotionally, physically. You're just scarring them emotionally.
Yeah, I'm scarring them like emotionally. They'll just need a little bit of therapy, which is honestly, therapy was great back in the 1900s.
Yeah. Honestly, therapy was great back in the 1900s. Like, oh, you have a what was it? Oh, you're a psychopath. Oh, we're gonna put you in a psych ward where we just treat you like shit. That's what we're gonna do.
Ah, you see, you got ghosts in your blood.
Yes. What are you, left-handed? That's the hand of the devil.
Yeah, take cocaine. You should feel better in about 30 seconds.
Exactly. Your nose will feel a little pain, but believe me, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, you know what, baby. Let's go. All right, continue your strategy. What's your strategy?
Okay, so first thing, get close and like a lot of warm blankets, as I said, and start stocking up. Maybe if I'm able to, because everybody probably be panicking and running around. They don't really care that I'm taking blankets and food from the kitchen. I'm gonna be doing food that can survive the cold, and I can do meat. I'm gonna do more things like
Canned beans.
I don't know, things like beans, things like nut seeds.
Is there canned
maybe
food back when Titanic was a thing?
I guarantee there had to have been
Had
canned
to have
food.
been,
Like,
yeah. I mean, like in old westerns, they eat canned beans, right? I'm sure there is.
yeah. And then so I would do that. And basically make my way to the boat as quick as possible. Because normally they didn't start actually getting people off the boats until like what? Until the let's see here. So I feel like if I know what's gonna happen, in the few short minutes, I can kind of get everything stacked, and I start making my way as soon as the iceberg hits, so I can make it to a boat and get myself down before they start instigating the whole women and children first. First of all, that's sexist and ageist. Okay.
They're not gonna understand you. They're gonna be like sexist. What's that mean? Women just cook in the kitchen. Like that's like I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's sexist about that?
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be like, well, you probably expect a woman to go and cook in the kitchen, don't you? And like even the woman would be like, well, yeah. Like.
Yeah. The woman's like, well, yeah, that's I'm the housewife. That's the dream.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be a stay-at-home dad. Okay, wait, that's getting off topic. Continue.
No, no, no. I'll be a stay-at-home dad. What the hell? If my woman's making like $1 million a year, or no, screw. Even if she's making
I
like
was gonna say if my woman was
100K
making
a
like
year,
yeah, I was gonna say like 100K a year, I'd literally be a stay-at-home dad.
yeah, like, 'cause there ain't nothing wrong about that, you know.
Yeah, I'd
Like
I'd
somebody's got to do it.
cook lunch
And
and
I
dinner for
think,
her. Yeah.
yeah. Here's the thing, right? I don't think there should be any. I think just whoever is making the more money or who has like more opportunity to make money and bring back that, I think the other person should do the other part of the job and, you know, stay home, take care of the kids. I don't think there's like a particular gender for that.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like, whoever
But
wants that role, right? Like,
gotcha. Wait, okay, let me ask you this, Keiko. So, what if hypothetically your girlfriend, right? Let's say she was want to be a porn star. Like, let's say she was a porn star,
okay.
and she was like a good one, right? Let's say she was making like $1 million a year
She
off
was
of
a
it,
good
right?
one. Like, she's sucky,
How,
sucky, fucky, fucky.
like, bro, takes it three ways, my guy. You know.
Oh, God.
So, would that be something that you'd be okay with? You'd be able to get over knowing that your girlfriend gets undressed for work. You know.
Like,
And that's
maybe
what I
if I
think you'd
knew it
be
in, like, the
okay.
beginning of the relationship. Like, I can't have it, like, dropped on me. Like, it's like, we're living happily together, like, in, like, a home, and then she's just like, oh, by the way, and, like, she opens the door, and, like, three black dudes, like, like, come in, like, like, I'd be like, so what's going on, honey? And they're like, I'm a porn star. It's like, they start bringing out all the recording film and shit, and I'm like, oh, that's fucked up.
Ah,
That's
nuts.
fucked up, man. Like,
Do you think you'd be able to date a porn star or
yeah,
no?
yeah, sure. I mean, as long as I know in the beginning of the relationship, I could care less,
Yeah. So like
honestly.
going into it, I mean, yeah. So going into it, you know, like what the situation
Like,
is.
if
You
it
think
was
you'd
on
be
her
able
Tinder
to.
profile and she was like, I'm a porn star, like, with a star emoji, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'd hit that, I guess, sure.
Fuck that.
A
Here's the
job
thing,
is a
like I
job.
think that'd be. Yeah, it is a job. I know that, but I think it'd be harder for me, not because of like what she's doing. It's more of the fact that, like, I don't know. Like, I see sex as a little bit more of like not like a magical thing. Oh, it's not magic.
Magical
All
thing,
those.
like an intimate thing, you
It's
mean? You
not.
mean intimate.
Yeah, it's intimate, you know. And I just think it takes it like I think it takes it away when you go to work, you get fucked like four, five, six times, and then you come home and it's just like, hey, you got anything for me? Like I'm kind of basically getting like not even sloppy seconds. I'm getting like sloppy eighths or sevenths or tenths.
I guess so. I mean, my main thing is like about the mentality of it, It's like I
Yeah.
mean, I guess like because I've done things, and it's just like I understand like the difference of
Oh, so is
mentality
that her name? Things.
things. Yeah, I've done things. But yeah, like going to a party and like doing stuff with somebody doesn't like necessarily mean like I'm being intimate with them.
Yeah, I know. It's more like here's the thing. Like obviously, no shame against porn stars, as you said. It's just a job, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't. I just personally don't think I'd be able to handle that because I just don't like the idea of
Bro, imagine the
like.
setup she'd be able to buy you. Like a fucking dope
I
ass
here's the thing.
computer, PS5 with all like everything on it, bro. Like a nice
It's
ass
gonna cost
house.
money for me. That's the thing.
What?
Like I'd much like to me, I'd much rather be like I'm like happy with a woman and not lavishing in life versus like a girl who I know is just getting boned by like 20 dudes a day and
I
then coming
mean
home and
like
then
I mean like she better be happy with me if she's living with me like this, man. If she ain't happy with
you
me,
know
then I'm taking my
the
PS5
only
that she bought
way.
me and I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I think the only way I'd be okay with it is that there's a way that I can 100% know for sure that she absolutely loves me. It's not like she goes to work and she comes home to me and she's kind of like, meh, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I make sure
If
that
I,
relationship be built up on faith. I wouldn't just be like if she feel like about dropping me, I'd be like, hey, babe, I need I need 20 new pairs of clothes and then I'd leave. You know. She has the
Sorry,
cash.
I spent 80K on your credit card. But yeah, now I'm leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you could get that after one job, right? You know.
Like literally. But no, I actually have watched a video to see like how porn is made, and like, here's the thing: like my naive mind
Well,
before
the
like
porn
reading about
industry
it.
is a very bad industry.
No, for sure, yeah. I'm not saying it's a good one, but like there's a lot that can go into like an actual video. You know,
Oh yeah,
like
there's
there is.
fluffers.
It's not like to me. I just thought, when I first started watching, I was like, oh, you just go in, like there's a guy there, and y'all just do it, But no, there's actually like a
Ooh.
script. There's like it's like an actual like movie almost,
Yeah, yeah. It is a technical production, especially when it's like a bigger company. You know, like all that Step Bros stuff usually. Like, I mean, it's like
Yeah,
it's a bad thing to like to talk about, but like they have to. There is like a whole quote unquote production team, like going into it. You know, there's like
yeah,
usually like the filmers. There's like a technical director in these things, right?
yeah,
And like there's like the lighting and the camera, or like lighting, the microphones and everything. And like they literally tell tell guys like you can't come yet, the scene's not done, right? You have to have the scene finished like a certain amount of the way, and then you can have the guy come.
yeah.
Yeah. So it just depends, it just depends.
Here's the thing: like, I don't think I could date or marry a porn star, but I would like to be friends with one because I would like to like ask questions because it's something that does interest me. Like, I'm curious to see how that whole thing works.
I guess so, but I mean, like, friends with like a porn star, I don't know. That'd be like, what would your girlfriend think of like you being friends with a porn star? Like, how'd you explain?
I guess,
Like,
yeah.
I'm going out to dinner with our porn star friend. Like, I don't know.
I'm going to. Hey, she said, I'm going over to her place. She said she wants something to show me. Like, it's just a couple more
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
friends.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go help like my porn star friend. She said that her washer was broken. I think she said she got stuck in there or something. I gotta go help her out or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
She called me step
Yeah,
bro,
I don't
which
know.
I thought was kind of weird. Like, I mean, we're not related, but like, whatever.
So everybody knows my name is Todd, but whatever.
She said I
No,
had to
because I
clean some
did.
pipes. I don't know what
Yeah,
that
exactly.
means.
No, because working as because I worked at McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
And while I was working at McDonald's, there was this one girl who used to come in with like multiple other women, and they were, well, she called it entertainers. They were strippers,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, that's what you call it.
Um,
Entertainers.
they call entertainers and stuff like that. And bro, she was like the most down to earth person I'd ever met too. And like, she had some stories to tell, man. Like if like you just sit down for like 20 minutes and listen to her, it's interesting as fuck.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like things like that. Like I think me just being exposed to that is to me is more enjoyable than me like dating or marrying something like that.
I
You
guess
know?
that's true, but like, I mean, the main thing was like you said that they had a lot of money, right?
Yeah, they did have a lot of money. But hey, if you're friends with them, you're good friends with them, they can get you some pretty nice
How
gifts,
good is good friends? Like, she want to suck your pee pee or something like that? What do you mean, good friends?
Yeah, sure.
All good friends suck each other's pee pees, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, buddy, get over here, man. Give
Yes.
give the good suck.
Yeah, we said we're friends, okay?
Wow, I'm supposed to say that line. No, just kidding, just kidding.
Wow.
Wow, that's my line, bitch.
Me me looking at her script. Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. My
yeah.
bad.
Our obviously predetermined script.
Ah, yeah, yes, because
Because
we
yes,
we put a
I was
lot of
gonna
time
say
to this
we definitely
podcast.
determined that we were choosing to decide to go from survival to porn stars. Yep, it says right here in the script. We stopped talking about survival scenarios and switched to porn stars. I see where we're at. Yeah.
So there's that one Rick and Morty episode when he's doing the speech at his at the wedding, and on his paper he literally has him saying
Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
like his script was literally like say this and then basically monologue it.
Oh my god. I don't remember that part, but I remember the part. I think I don't remember. It's been a while.
No, that's when he was at Squanch's. No,
Oh,
wait, Bird
bird
Person's
person.
wedding.
Yeah, I was gonna say Squanch didn't
Yeah,
have a wedding. It was bird person.
yeah. Squanch had the wedding and had a little notes on his like little napkin, and yeah, it's a funny scene.
Hell yeah, it's a pretty funny scene.
But Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I mean
So
like
as far as like, what go?
I was gonna say, I mean like porn star. I don't think like, cause like Mia Khalifa, there's that whole thing about Mia Khalifa, right? Cause her boyfriend, like she had a
Yeah,
boyfriend while she was like a porn star.
yeah.
It was like people made like a whole song about
Like
it.
I'm not saying it can't work. I just say it can't work for me. You know,
I get you. I get you. I mean like
because there's
everybody's
plenty of
different.
people who are like in relationships with porn stars, and porn stars are just like they're just as just as
They're
human as
just
anybody else. And
as
I
people are too.
yeah, there's just as people as any other people. So to me, like they're like in like they totally deserve to find somebody to love and stuff like that. But I just think that in their area of expertise, it may be a little more difficult.
I see. I see.
Because I don't think porn stars should date porn stars. I don't think that's a good idea because there's a lot of competition in
There's a
in
lot
that
of
like field.
competition.
So that feels like just put like a lot of strain on that kind of
You're
relationship.
gonna take a job with Big Dick Andy? He was the best man at my wedding.
Oh my god, was that what? Dude, was that anal fisting porn star Johnny shit
Oh
knuckles?
God! Don't even remind me. Oh, horrible joke. Horrible joke.
oh, that thing was so funny. He's just like, I only do fist bumps. I'm a germaphobe.
I'm a
Somebody else
germaphobe.
walks up. Bro, did you just
Fist
fist
bump
bump
Johnny
the
shit.
anal
Yeah,
fisting
the aim
porn
for.
star legend? Anal fisting porn star legend Johnny shit knuckles?
That was a funny. That was a funny meme.
Bro, I would cry if I was like a
Well,
germaphobe that
I mean, like,
situation.
I
Dude,
hope he washes his hands. Like, fuck.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
Some
mean,
people are really
do
into
you
the
wipe your
craft.
ass?
I have a bidet.
I know that's a lie. I've been to your house. I know that's a lie.
Shit. No. You're right. I do wipe. No, I don't wipe my ass cake. Oh, I'm flexible. I just get down there and I lick it.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Gotta get that protein.
Uh,
No,
I don't wipe my ass. My butt cheeks are
bro.
glued
Speaking
together
of
by all the
bidets,
shit.
everything about bro. Speaking of bidets, would you ever want one?
Of course I would want one. I
Like,
hate
yeah,
wiping my ass because like after a while, like I feel like it gets like sandpapery, you know? It like kind of hurts, like especially when you take like a diarrhea and like your butthole's already like a little like, a little raw.
yeah, after especially like spicy food
Yeah,
diarrhea,
yeah.
that shit hurts.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know. Like, I'm kind of afraid of using a bidet and then getting hard while doing it. I'm like, oh, well, I'd learn something new about myself.
Well, like technically like the male like G spot
Oh, the
is in
male
the
G spot
prostate,
is in the
right?
ass.
Is the
Yeah,
prostate.
that's the one
So
thing. First of all, how fucked up is that?
I
Okay,
yeah, I was like, well, I
like,
mean, God literally had to go. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna
dude,
make.
God really had to nerf us.
Yeah. In the Old Testament, he's like, gay's a no-no, but like, I'm gonna put the G spot in the asshole.
Well, that's why. It's like, are you sure somebody didn't get that backwards?
Speaking of Old Testament and New Testament, I was talking to some people. I'm like, that's another thing. I was like, I don't understand when people like try to quote nowadays like why things should be wrong when it's like put in the Old Testament. I'm like, the Old Testament was like literally based off of like God. If you ate fucking like pork, God would fucking smite you. Are you saying like I'm gonna die if I eat pork today? No, you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, here's the like, I don't know. Like, I genuinely do believe in like the whole like God thing. Mostly, and
Ah,
here's why. Here's why.
look at me.
No,
I believe in the whole God
I
spiel,
believe,
right? Right.
and here's why. Honestly, my reason is why not. That's my
Yeah,
actual reason.
honestly, like, why not? Like, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. It doesn't hurt me to believe in it.
Mm.
It doesn't hurt me not to believe in it. But in the situation where, let's say, like we don't know for sure who's right. Who knows? Maybe Buddha may be right. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Buddhism may be the actual true religion. No one knows, right? But
Mm-hmm.
in the situation where heaven and hell is real, I would like to go to heaven. I don't want to go to hell. That shit sounds horrible.
I guess that's true.
So if
You're
all I
covering all
have to
bases,
do,
right? You're covering all bases.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if all I have to do is just pray and then just genuinely believe like I do,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going there. Cool. That seems pretty easy.
Yeah, yeah. What I say is I believe in religion, not the church, because a lot of times churches are like fucked up, and I'm like, you know
Oh
what? I'll
God,
believe in the religion,
dude.
but I don't believe in the church.
bro. I know. Like, obviously, it's just in every church, but unfortunately, it's a lot of them.
Yeah, like a lot of
Like,
churches are very fucked up. Like a lot of churches use like I'm Christianity as like a scapegoat for like doing wrong things, and it's like, oh, don't worry, I'm the Christian here. And it's like, all right, well, I mean, like,
all right, Buckaroo.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure if Jesus was here today, he'd definitely agree with you. Yep, you're on the right
I'm pretty
side.
sure Jesus would come in and start flipping tables again.
Yeah. What the fuck? This is what I died for. I love the joke where it's like, Jesus literally died for our sins, so he saw everybody's sins, right? He saw some dude jacking off to Waluigi porn, and he still decided, you know what? Humanity's worth it.
Bro, I know, like, how much do you have to love us to see some dude jacking up to the
Like,
Luigi porn and being like,
okay, like
still with it?
straight up. If you had to die for everybody's sins, and you saw, somebody like doing that, like just beating their meat to like Waluigi porn, would you still think like, you know what? Humanity is like worth saving. Like, would you think that? I mean, honestly,
No,
I
I
would
wouldn't.
question
I don't
myself.
think humanity's saving to begin
Yeah,
with.
Jesus on a whole different level of forgiveness, man. I'm judging you. I'm sorry. Anybody
Oh,
who
here's the thing.
anybody who watches Waluigi
I-
porn, I am judging you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like to think I don't judge people, but like that's a lie. Come on, everybody judges everybody. It's basically impossible not to make like assumptions or judgment of people.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't let that determine how I treat that person.
Yes.
I let that person's actions determine how I treat that person.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if somebody like pulls up and looks like a jackass, I'm not gonna be like, oh, what do you want, right? I'm gonna be like, hey, how's it going? And they proves that he's a jackass by going like, oh, what do you want, dipshit? Then I'm gonna say, what do you want, fucker, right? And like,
Yeah, I'll tell you what you want. I'll tell you what you got, huh? What you got? Well, I got your wife's pussy on my breath. That's what I got.
oh god, oh Jesus Christ.
That one Ted movie. So why do you think? You ever watched Ted?
It's been such a long time since I've watched Ted.
Oh
Ted
my
2
God.
came out while I was in
The-
middle school, bro.
Seriously, is it that old of a movie?
Yeah, like Ted 2 came out in like 2013 or 2014, I'm pretty sure. Ted.
Hold up. When did the Ted movie come out? The first
Oh, 2015.
No, but that-
sorry.
The interview movie, or the interview scene on Ted was fucking hilarious. You think you got what it takes? I'll tell you what I got. Your wife's pussy on my breath.
See, I don't remember that at all.
What? Oh my god, that scene was perfect. What are you talking? You need to watch it later. That shit is
I don't know. I mean, I like the Ted movies. I'm okay with them. Like, I'm like, it's a movie, but I'm not sure if I'm like, I don't know. I'm okay with them. That's where I'm at. Same places I'm at with like Family Guy and all that stuff. It's like I'm okay with them, but like it's not something that I'm like, oh, this is the goat, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not the goat, but it is funny.
I get you.
But what's that? What's the topic we're just talking about? Hold on.
Well, I mean, we started off with survival, went to Pornstars, started talking about a religion a little bit, I guess.
I mean, we didn't have a real hard topic, you know.
Yeah, what should we call this episode? Places and Pornstars?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get flagged. Come on.
Do I
Right off the
care?
back.
I don't care if I get flagged.
Right off the back, it gets monetized right there.
I can't get monetized anyway. You need like 1,000 subscribers and like 100,000 views or something like
you?
that. Yeah, I ain't gonna get monetized anytime soon. So why would I care?
Well, that's fair. No, you should name it. Wait. What's the other topic? Wiping our asses. That was the other topic.
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
bidets
bro.
and stuff like that.
Yeah. Dude, but dates are expensive though.
Are they? I don't think they're that expensive.
Like, okay,
You
like
can buy like a nice
decent
budget bidet, like the bidet attachment, not like the actual toilet.
No, yeah, I'm talking about the actual toilet.
Well, yeah, those are like the
the
whole
actual
toilet.
toilet.
That's why, because you have to install the entire toilet. If you just buy like the attachment,
I
it's like
know.
$100.
I know. But like, if I'm getting the actual whole bidet, man, I want that seat warmer during the winter. Like that shit is cold during the winter, man.
Well, yeah, but like it doesn't get cold over here.
It doesn't. But I want to live in Washington, remember?
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Where's your dream place to live, man?
Fucking anywhere that I can actually live in a house.
Yeah, fat chance to live in a house here. Actually, no, the bill it did pass for the county that they're gonna be building affordable housing.
Let's go. Anyway, but like
Bro,
I don't know,
wait,
man. Like, what about the entirety of America? Can they just like stop?
can they just like stop?
Can America just like not? Like seriously, it's like I mean we're making a joke out of it, but I'm not even kidding. Can America just stop? Like I mean like we get it. Houses are expensive, right? You don't gotta keep raising the price. Like what the fuck is up with that, man? Like I get it. Like why did it have to be like right when we fucking graduated? All this shit had to happen.
Dude,
The
I
fucking
know.
stock market crash. You know, COVID happened. Housing market went up. I'm like, oh, you really don't want any of us to succeed nowadays, huh?
No, and then like older generations are just like, oh, fucking kids are so lazy. No one can even buy a house. It's like, bitch, you can't even buy a house if you wanted to anymore.
Yeah, literally. I'm like,
Wait, you think I keep like? You think you got a crisp $1.2 million bill in your back pocket? No, that's
well, yeah, like okay, like fucking literally, cause like I mean, back in the day, like in Boomer generation stuff like that, in a like with a single person's like paycheck and stuff like that, you were able to like buy a fucking house. Nowadays, like with a single fucking paycheck, you can buy groceries. That's about it.
bro. Honestly, no, because you look back then, it was. Let's see here. You get a house. Well, my parents bought this house for just shy of 500,000, right?
Oh my god,
That's what
and
I'm
it's
living in.
2 stories and like five bed.
Well,
What does it sell for now? Like 2 mil?
well, no. Here's the thing, right? Is that well, when we bought it, it was just a one story. Well, okay. You didn't know me before we did the addition. So the rec room, the upstairs, and let's see, the grass and like part of the grass in our front yard that was not there. In the porch that was not there.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we added that on. We added on the porch. We got rid of the old walkway. We put in the rec room. We put in the upstairs, and then my mom's like a little computer room
Mm-hmm.
that used to branch out a little bit into the garage, and that used to be Mitchell's old bedroom
Oh wow.
until we changed it.
Wow.
Yeah, so we bought the house as a one story for just shy of 500,000, and then we added the addition like 2 years later, whatever it is. It was worth about 700. And then once everything skyrocketed, it's now worth like 1.2, 1.3.
Your house is. I don't believe it. The house
Well,
the house
here,
that
if you
the
look
house
at it,
that
here,
we
look it
used
up
to
on
live in
Zillow.
the house that we used to live in sold for like a mil.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up on Zillow
I
real
was gonna
quick
say
to see
like
what it
literally
says.
a house like our 3 bedroom 2 bathroom house sold for like a cold mil. You know like so like having a 2 story house with like one two like two
Yeah, so
three 4 bedrooms.
Zillow's estimate of this house, 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, is $1,272,400.
That would be a steal straight up. Not even a joke.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, but so like it's just impossible to buy a place now. Like, even renting, dude.
Yeah,
Like the
renting's
rule of
impossible.
thumb is not to spend more than like a 30-year paycheck on real estate or any kind of like like housing and stuff like that. But good fucking luck. Like you get a job, you get paid like even 60K a year. Like you get like what $3,000 of like you'd be lucky if you find a place for 25 or 300 or $3,000 a month.
Yeah, honestly.
Like Jesus, that's 36K right there going away to your
I
place.
mean, I guess we just have to wait for a whole bunch of old people to die.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're all waiting for.
That's a joke. Well, it technically isn't a joke because that's the reason why our housing is such a problem is because, like, you know,
So many people.
yeah, medicine, so, like, everybody's living longer. Like, I mean, fuck. Like, once I'm, like, 70, just off me, bro. Like, I'm done.
Yeah, that's why. Like, personally, I would like to think that when I get to an age where I can't enjoy my life like I used to, I'd like to just die.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, once my legs
spend
don't
what I
work,
got
just
left.
off me. Just off me. I, like, my legs stop working, like, when I'm, like, 18. I'm, like, I'm already 20, but, like, my legs stop working when I'm, like,
Are you
30.
20? Oh shit, that's right. You're old. I keep
I
thinking
know.
you're
That's
older
why
than
I
me.
said 18, and I'm like older than 18. But like stop working when I'm like 25. Like I'm just gonna be like I'm done, man. You can just off me. But like, yeah, like once I'm like old enough to not like enjoy my life anymore, and like I would have to like sit in the house and like on like an oxygen tank. Like, is that even living? Nah, just off me, bro.
That's why I don't think I'd want to live like that either, because that just sounds horrible. Like those old people that are just like they're literally hooked up to machines like 90% of the time. They can't move. They eat through a straw, and they need somebody to wipe their ass. Like that just sounds horrible.
Yeah, just literally like you're not living for yourself. Like people are keeping you alive because they don't want you to die because they just can't accept the fact that like death is a thing.
Yeah, honestly, that's like bottom line selfish.
Yeah, not even bottom line. It's like kind of like pretty selfish. But like
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna put you through a world of pain because I don't want
maybe
to have
maybe
to
the
go
old
through
people
pain.
don't want to die either, and that's I don't know. Like
Sometimes that
there's a
sounds
lot of
true. Sometimes that's true.
situations.
Yeah, sometimes that's true. I noticed one time my dad was honestly, I think the worst part about working, or not one of the worst parts, but the funniest parts is when you resuscitate somebody, and they're like, "All right, man, I just found the DNR." You're
I was
like,
gonna say, what
"What?"
if they have like a DNR?
So you resuscitate somebody. Oh, by the way, here's the DNR for this person. Shit.
Damn, that would be
I broke 2 ribs to get to bring this dude
yeah.
back.
Well, yeah, if they have a DNR, they could sue, couldn't they?
They can, yeah. A lot of them do because they don't want to bring back, and then now they have to pay more bills to like fix the damage you did to bring them back.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Like, I'm gonna like, if I'm on like my deathbed and I'm like being oxygenated and shit like that, I'm gonna be like, grandson, come here, and they're gonna come here, and I'm gonna be like, do you want to play some Xbox? And they're gonna be like, yeah. And I'm like, go ahead and unplug my life support and plug in the Xbox.
I was
Let's
about to be
go.
like, you let my life let you enjoy the last days. Wait, what's it? Like, let my life be you playing Xbox. That's all I ever
Yeah, that's
wanted,
all I ever wanted. Just
bro.
unplug my life support and plug it in. I'm gonna beat your ass in COD, you little bitch.
With the last breaths I have, 1v1 you and
Yeah,
snipers
my
around the
last
kid.
breath is a 360 no scope, and then it's just like I hit the 360 no scope, it's just like beep, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm dead.
You're like, oh.
That's right, you little bitch. Just has a heart attack, dies, goes to heaven. God's like, that was a nice no scope, bro. I'm like, I know.
I don't know, guys like up there, just like that was fucking cold.
Yeah. Well,
That's some cold shit.
you really 360 no scoped your grandson and then died on him, huh? You didn't even have your final words. You literally just popped his ass and then died. Like God,
Your
cold, bro.
final words to your grandson were "Take that, you little
Yeah,
bitch."
your final words are get no scoped, bitch. Like, just fucking dies on your headstone, on your like your gravestone. It's just get no scoped, bitch. I would love that.
Kiko, on your deathbed, I'm gonna make sure the last words you hear from me are gonna be "Bong
Oh
Gorilla."
God, I fucking hated that. Fucking hated that.
Oh, dude,
His
like
final words. Am I
Bong Gorilla.
dying? Oh no.
Dude, that's what I want on my gravestone. I want to say something like, "I told you I was sick."
See what happens when we
Or
don't go
his
to the
final words.
hospital.
His final words: "Hold my beer."
Yeah. Literally final words. Watch this.
Watch this parkour.
Yeah, oh God. We have to do an episode about our final words. Okay. All right. I think we've ended it. I okay. I still feel like the episode could still be named Places and Porn Stars.
You know what? It's your thing. I think it's funny, and yeah, you're right. You're not gonna get monetized for anything.
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a shit about monetization. All right, let's. I guess we're doing an outro now. Thanks, guys, for watching.
What you should do?
What?
Surviving porn stars.
Surviving porn stars?
Yep,
That sounds like we're trying to survive a horde of porn stars, which actually
we are.
sounds like a great topic.
That's why.
Maybe we'll do that
How
later.
would you survive a horde? Bro, how many times do you think you can come before you just die?
Well, like, didn't somebody come 50 times on Valentine's Day and then, like, die?
Is that actually a thing? I
I
thought
don't
it
know.
was a joke.
I've came at least like let's see, like 4 to 6, no, like 7 times, like probably like 5 to 7 times in the day before.
By yourself?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's like well,
Oh,
like by the time you hit like your fifth or sixth one, like barely anything's coming out, man.
no, it's literally just like pulse. That's about
Yeah,
it.
it's like you get like a little like bloop, and then that's it, man.
Exactly. Anyway, so you want to end it here?
Yeah. Let's end it at the point of us talking about coming. Okay. Thank you guys so
Sounds
much
like
for
you wanna end it,
watching.
boys.
Really appreciate it. I'm not sure the next time we're gonna be doing this, but we'll plan another one at some point, right?
We'll hopefully put a little bit more thought into what we're going to talk about versus.
We'll
just
actually
raw
name the
dogging.
podcast next time.
We'll actually have an actual name for what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And an actual intro and outro, maybe some music and stuff. Anyway, thanks so much, guys, for watching or listening. Thank you for listening, dear listeners. We'll catch you on the flip side.